Arsenal 3, Fulham 0. That's all from the game against Fulham at the Emirates. Have a nice day. Till I see you again. Stay safe. Peace out. Got you guys. You thought that was all? Well, that's all you could have asked for from a game you expect Arsenal to win. And we did that in a convincing manner, taking our 3 points and scoring three more goals and taking the goals tally to +4 and scoring more goals than Manchester City 67 this season. So I'm happy we won the game. I'm happy with the way the game go. But a lot of people want to say, but you could have scored at least 4 or 5 goals. Yes, I could say that. But in other words, you can still say there's a bigger fish to fry because we have the Champions League in sight and we need to be fresh as possible because when Bukayo Saka came off the second half, the attacking play, the tempo of the game went down. When Victor left, it was null and void. So let's just take our 3 points, 3 goals +4 in the league, 6 points out of Manchester City. Manchester City go to Everton. Now it's your turn, Everton, to do the job. David Moyes, your son, Mikel Arteta has done his job, and you have to finish the rest on Monday night. I know you're going to take point out of Manchester City. I'm very, very confident of that. I'm not just going to say it by words. I'm going to back it in the bookies because it's a very, very good odds. Manchester City not to win that game. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. Talking about the game today, this is one of the best games I've seen Victor Gyökeres play in an Arsenal shirt. I was happy not just with the goals, but with the way he was occupying the center defenders today, with the way he was running the shiners today, with the way he was holding on to the ball, and 2 beautiful goals. He could have scored an hat-trick. I think if he has his shooting boot correctly, he could have had an hat-trick in the game. But I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to dwell on that. And taking all 3 points at this stage of the season with the game coming on against Manchester City, this is the bare minimum you can ask for, and Arsenal won the game. And I want to big up Miles Lewis Kelly for coming on today because Mikel Arteta did something in today's game which I never saw coming. I thought it was going to go full out, same play as the one that played against Atletico Madrid, but he rested Martinelli, rested Pierre Nkapie, he rested Zubimendi. So he made 5 changes to the team that played against Atletico de Madrid. And Atletico de Madrid, I watched their game. They had 11 changes from the team that played against Arsenal. Bayern Munich, on the other hand, rested a lot of players and they lost today. Paris Saint-Germain, on the other hand, rested a lot of players and they drew. It was only Atletico de Madrid who won against Valencia by 2-0 and Arsenal winning by 3-0 today. So the Champions League is poised. The game coming thick and fast. We are in the business end of the season, and Arsenal have just 4 games now to the end of the season. Probably, like I said, it's 5 games because I'm expecting us to be in the Champions League final. Call me deluded, call me whatever you want to say, but we have 5 games to do something we have never done in our club history, which is winning the Premier League and winning the Champions League. The Champions League we've not won in our history, and the Premier League we last won in 22 years ago, 2004, during the time of the Invincible. So, Mikel Arteta, big up today, the way you set up the game today. Arsenal, that first half, that should be the kind of first half I want to see against Atletico de Madrid. The intensity, the press, everything, that is exactly what I want to see. And the fans today, you see that shouting you guys were shouting today. That is exactly what I want to see from you guys today. We all have to put in our beats if you're watching from the stand, if you're watching from the screen, wherever you are watching from, we are going for it. Like I said, we are going to fight for every beat. No slacking down, no relentment. Like Declan Rice said the other day, it's not over. It's really, really not over. Everything is still right in our hands. And I know David Moyes is going to do something. I am very, very confident of that. I'll be here. If Everton lose against Manchester City, call me whatever you want to say. Call me whatever name you want to call. If Everton, I'm even going one step further. If Everton lose against Manchester City on Monday, I'm going to give 5,000 naira to the first person that comment on this video. I'm going to give 5,000 naira to the first person that comment on this video. If Everton, and if you're commenting from Ghana, 50 cedis. I'm going to give you, if you want it in BTC, I'm going to give you in BTC. You want it in USDT, I'm going to give you in USDT. If Manchester City beats Everton on Monday. Like I said, I'm going to give 5,000 out to the first person that comments on this video. Just watch and see. Well, that's that from the game. Our focus right now is on the game against Atletico de Madrid and also the game against Everton and Manchester City. So kudos to the players, kudos to Declan Rice, and it was good to see Bukayo Saka back, and it was good to see Vitor Gyökeres scoring 2 goals and an assist today. And we move on to the next one. Till I see you again, stay safe. Peace out.